Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am making a Wagamama inspired meal. If you don't know, Wagamama is one of my favorite restaurants to go to. Like, it's just one of my favorite restaurants. Like, you get like hearty whole meals without the greasy stuff. Like, it's that nice balance of I'm trying to be healthy, but I want to eat out. It does the job. So I thought I need to recreate this because I miss my place, guys. I really miss my place. So yeah, here we are. I am making a soy and maple glazed salmon with some udon noodles. So I started off obviously with some salmon, dried, some salmon. I put in a bowl. I put some soy sauce and maple syrup. Just put in some teriyaki sauce, and the full ingredients will be in the description box below. Like, I hope you guys can realize with all my previous videos, I can't do voiceovers. I am trying so hard, but it's just not within me. But the recipe will tell you what to do in it. But here we are. So I grated in some garlic, and I grated in some ginger. Now I'm gonna grate in some garlic, and then I'm just gonna let it all marinate into the salmon because you want all those flavors to kind of infuse. And then I'm gonna cover it up, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I left mine in for about 4 hours. I'd say maybe minimum an hour and a half, just so like the salmon can like absorb some of the flavors. And then you're gonna put it in the oven. But yeah, guys, honestly, I hope like everyone's having a good quarantine because it's really getting to me. Like, I need to go out. I've got exams I've got to do. I've got nothing else apart from exams that I've got to do, but it's just what it is. And also, guys, I really do mean it when I say like, if you want me to make any specific types of food, put it in the description box below. Yeah, because then I will just make it for you. Anyways, the marinade that's in the bowl, you're gonna want to save it because we're gonna use it when we make the udon noodles later. So what you want to do now is put your salmon into the oven for 25 minutes. I'm gonna chop up some green onions, and we're also gonna grate in some ginger. Well, we'll see those in a minute. I'm gonna get our water boiling. We've got udon noodles. We're gonna put in some salt, and then we're gonna put in our udon noodles. They just need to go in the water for about 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook them for a reason, which is that they're gonna be soft, and no one likes soggy noodles. And we're also gonna put them into like the wok with the sauce, and we want it to infuse. I'm proper talking about things that are not even on the screen right now, but you understand in a minute. So now we've got the wok. Gonna put in some oil. You want your wok to be about medium temperature because you don't want to burn the spring onions initially. So you're gonna put those in, and you want it to infuse. Yeah, you want it to infuse into the oil. You want to get the flavor. Yes, that like the aromatics and the flavor and the spiciness you get when you go to Wagamama. You're gonna grate in the ginger. Just mix that in a little, not for too long because you can easily burn it. So because it's grated surface area and all that. And then you're gonna pour the marinade that you saved from earlier, which is gonna be the base sauce that you're gonna stir your udon noodles in. So what you want to do, okay, cool. When you put in the marinades, you want to heat it up so you can like get rid of all like the raw fishness that's in the sauce. You want to kill all that like fish raw bacteria. And then when it's like fully been heated through, and you can tell at least after like 5 minutes, you might want to taste it to see if it's too intense, all the flavors, because it was like sauces and like really concentrated marinade stuff. Then you wanna put in some water just to dilute it. Leave it to boil a bit more, let it reduce, so at least it's still thick and saucy, but not like, how do I say this, not overpowering. Yeah. And then you want to add, in this case I added in some extra some extra sesame. No, it wasn't sesame. Some extra maple syrup and some sriracha, and then I added also some soy sauce. mix in and let it just bake and, you know, do what it do, bubble up. And then we're gonna add in the udon noodles. Right, so when you put in the noodles, you want them to absorb the sauce and the marinade. You don't just want it to just coat the outside of the noodles. You want it to almost penetrate, not almost, you actually want it to penetrate into the noodles at least. So what you do is you stir up your noodles, but you don't just take it off straight away. You leave it there for like a good, you know, 4 minutes, because there's a bit of extra sauce that you would see like on the sides when I stir it up. Then you want to just leave it on for 30 seconds and then stir, and then leave it for 30 seconds and then stir, because then what you're doing is you're just tossing the noodles in the sauce over and over and over again, and then let it cook in it so the sauce actually goes into the noodles. And you can see slightly that the noodles aren't as pale as they were at the start, so that's where you want to be. And then your noodles are basically done. I miss Wagamama, man. I really do. So anyway, when this is done, you want to go get all your stuff and I guess get plating and eat up. So we're gonna get our noodles and we're gonna put in a bowl. So we're gonna have noodles, salmon, seaweed, egg, and kimchi. And that's basically it. That's my Wagamama inspired easy udon noodle step. I don't recommend making the udon noodles from scratch. You will suffer. I did this before. It's a lot. It's really a lot. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the recipe. I hope you actually try this because this is lovely. And yeah, to all my Wagamama lovers out there, here is a quarantine cheat meal that you can have. Have fun, guys.